Diane in Denmark here, and rah, 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 it is Tuesday, hooray, hooray, hooray. Oh, hold on, let me put you up a wee bit, there we go. Sorry, I'm cutting the top of my head off. First of all, thanks for playing along yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, I was unboxing a revolutionary cleaning gadget. Thanks to everybody who played along with that. I loved reading the comments. And but today we're back to normal service, so don't worry, it's 2nd of April, we're back to normal service. Oh, and I don't know what I'm doing with my necklace today. There we are. There we are. Okay, all ready to go. So it's Tuesday, which in Flylady land is Plan and Play Day. And I'm going to just walk you through what I normally do on my Plan and Play Day. Also, you'll see that today I am sitting in, you should probably guess by now, the hall. This is our hall, and you've seen this all before, but that's the hall which leads up to the first floor where we have the main bathroom. That's the arched door there, which leads to the bathroom. Our bedroom and the kids' bedrooms and the guest bedroom. Now that's what's up there. And then the other way it goes through, oh look, you can see the Easter decorations that I was going through the other day. Then we've got the living room, and leading through we've got the hall cupboard and the wee bench, which is my launch pad. And leading through to the kitchen. Look at that beautiful sunshine today you can see coming in. Anyway, I'm sitting here today because I'm about to do, when I'm finished making this video, I'm going to quickly go through the things in the hall cupboard. We're in Flylady Zone 1 for a couple of days this week and then moving on to Zone 2. And I don't have much to do in Zone 2, the kitchen, so I'm probably going to do a bit in the in the hall and in our dining room. But anyway, you can see that there. So on with what I'm doing for Plan and Play Day. I've mentioned before that usually on Flylady Plan and Play Day, I plan our menus for the week. Now that worked really well for us, but as my kids are now cooking so often, hooray, shaking the pom-poms, hooray, it makes more sense for us now to plan our menus at the weekend when we're sitting together, and I can say, oh, what day do you want to cook? What day do you want to cook? And then we kind of chat about it. We get the ingredients down on our grocery list, and then on errand day, I can get what's necessary. And Bob's your uncle. There's peace in the house. You may find it's better to plan your menus a different day, but that's what we used to do on Plan and Play Tuesday. Otherwise, my Plan and Play Tuesday is the same as it was before. I set my timer for about 10-15 minutes. Remember, use the timer, the trusty timer. Don't go overboard with the planning. And usually I go through my diary, I see what's coming up, I will sit at my desk and go online and I check the receipts that I've had in my handbag from last week. I check everything off online. We have an online banking system. So that's what kind of works for me. And it's just, instead of kind of pushing it all the way and thinking, I don't want to look at it, just spending 10 or 15 minutes, you'll get yourself a glass of water, a cup of coffee, put on some good music, and just sit down for 10 or 15 minutes and focus on that. And so that's what works for me. And also, look at what's coming up. Are there birthdays? Are you going to any Easter celebrations? Are you inviting the family to come and eat for Easter? Let's start thinking about that. Are there things that you can buy this week? I don't know, serviettes, candles, extra coffee, toilet paper. Get those down on your grocery list so that coming up to Easter, you're not getting a last minute stress or rush. And just for fun, when I was doing my weekly home blessing hour yesterday, part of that is going through, magazines and newspapers. And I don't have any magazine or newspaper subscriptions. We get ours from the library, and it's just too much money, in my opinion, for something that you read in no time at all. But we do get free local newspapers coming in. And I was looking through those yesterday, and just to show you, it's now confirmation season in Denmark. Confirmation is when the kids who are normally like 14, 15 years old, they are confirmed. It's like a confirmation of their christening at church. And I've talked about this before, but in Denmark, church and state are linked. We pay a small part of our taxes go to the upkeep of the church and for the ministers and whatever. So it's confirmation season coming up. It generally runs from like Easter through the May holidays. We've got a lot of holidays in May. And I just thought we'd show you because, you know, the newspapers and the TV is full of ideas for confirmation, what the girls and the boys are going to wear, what you can serve for food, you know, the whole shebang. Anyway, here's a wee look at what the girls, you know, different trends for the girls. They usually wear some kind of white dress or, you know, a white jacket and white trousers. And usually a pair, some like Converse trainers, some kind of comfortable shoes. So there you go. And then in the other magazine, here we are, here's more twice. Here, and you can see the kind of shoes that they might wear, fancy pair of sneakers. And then the boys aren't left out. Usually the boys will wear some type of, you know, some kind of suit, or a suit jacket and a pair of smart jeans, and again with a pair of fancy trainers, you know, sneakers. So that's what's coming, and then you can see the kind of ideas for confirmation gifts, of course, you know, silverware and, you know. Oh, hold on, I think there was another one in this magazine. Is there more? Hold on. Just talk amongst yourselves while I find the page. If I can't find the page, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I can't find it. Anyway, there was another one here. Can I find it? I had turned the page over, so I had thought. Oh, never mind. Anyway, we're not going to any confirmation parties this year, so we don't need to think of, you know, confirmation card or giving money as a gift, or so. Nothing like that for us coming up, but I do have a couple of things planned for Easter. And the other thing I need to remember for this week is I'm going to get the tyres changed over on our car, because in Denmark we drive on winter tyres during the winter, and now hopefully spring summer is really on its way, so I'm going to get the tyres hopefully changed this week, so that's a little note to myself. Anyway, just to keep you up to date with what we have been eating, I'm just going to give you a rundown. I'm not going to show you what's in my diary, but I'll give you a rundown of what we had to eat since last week. And let me see, here we are. I remember I was away at Mum's for a couple of days last week. Right, okay, on Monday, before I left for Edinburgh, I made breakfast for dinner. That's always really popular in our house. And when we have breakfast for dinner, it will be waffles or pancakes, depending on you know, what we feel like that day, and then usually bacon or sausages, and then some type of eggs, you know, fried eggs or scrambled eggs, and then you know, fresh orange juice or tea, and then usually a plate of fresh veggies just to lighten up a bit. So that was Monday. On Tuesday I flew over to see Mum in Edinburgh. And oh, hold on, there goes the dishwasher. Let me just switch off the dishwasher so it doesn't say beep beep beep. Yay, dishwasher's finished running, and when I unload the dishwasher, I set the table for dinner straight away, so that's done. You know me, I like to jump over the bar where it's lowest, so that way it's kind of, instead of me unloading the dishwasher, putting everything back into the cupboards and then having to bring it out again at tea time, I just set the table out. Anyway, back to the food. On Tuesday I flew over to see Mum in Edinburgh, and my brother and my brother's wife. But I left for the family, I left them suppe, which is Danish soup, which is Danish meatballs, dumplings and carrot soup. And I've made a video about that before. So the family had soup and hot ciabatta bread rolls. And then on Wednesday when I was away, my daughter cooked a big batch of pestemokul sauce, which means spaghetti bolognese, and spaghetti with meat sauce. And they had that for leftovers. They had the leftovers that on Thursday, and I came back late Thursday night. And then on Friday we had pork chops. I was cooking Friday. We had pork chops with bulgur, you know, which is like a type of rice thing, with lots of veggies through it. And then on Saturday, Saturday was really good. Saturday during the day I went to a jumble sale at the Swedish Church of Copenhagen. I put some pictures on Instagram about that. They had some funny stuff for sale. And on Saturday night we had bao, which are the Korean like steamed buns filled with spicy pork. Spicy chicken. My daughter made that. It's one of the recipes from that book that I showed you, which we've used again and again. Really great. That was delicious. And then on Sunday was actually Mothering Sunday in the UK, but we don't celebrate it until it's kind of International Mother's Day. So, like, I didn't send anything to my mum because my brother does that on UK Mothering Sunday, and then I send something to my mum, you know, flowers and a wee present on International Mother's Day. That was just kind of covered instead of having a full whammy from me and my brother. Anyway, just a little side about that. And on Sunday night, I had been out in the garden all day. It was really fantastic weather here. We had also changed our clocks and put them forward from Saturday to Sunday here in Europe. So we put out the garden furniture, you know, we put the furniture forward like you put the clocks forward. And I did a wee tidy out in the garden shed, so it was all good. And then on Sunday night we had my Swedish summer house stew. I'll put a link to my crafts and recipes playlist. It's on there. I know a lot of you have made it, and it's so easy and so delicious. So we had Swedish summer house stew, which is basically pork tenderloin in a creamy sauce with lingonberry jam, and we had that with courgette and mashed potatoes. So there you go. So that's what we had. And last night I made a quiche with leek and bacon, and we had some salad along with it. So there you go. I hope that's it, and I've already planned my menu for next week. And as I said before, don't worry too much about planning for a certain day. Just make sure you've at least planned a few days ahead so you can get the ingredients down on your grocery list. Remember, check what you've got in the freezer, check what you've got in the cupboard. Use that first. Don't go buying more food. See what you've got that you can use up. Plan your menu around that. And then, you know, sometimes the days might change because something comes up, but at least you've got food in the house and you're not having to rush out and be stressed over that. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to get this video uploaded and I'm going to get out the door. It's you can see here it's really sunny, but really cold. So I'm going to be bundling up. That's the thing in Denmark, you know, I've got a short-sleeved sweater on, and then I've got my jacket, and when I go out I'll put on a wee scarf, and then I'll put on my winter coat and my scarf and my gloves, you know, in the morning because it's, you know, like just above freezing, and then in the afternoon, you know, you're taking off the layers and you're saying, so it's a kind of typical spring day for us here in Denmark. Anyway, on that note, I hope you have a fantastic day. Remember, just set your timer and do 10 minutes on, you know, plan and play, or maybe do 10 minutes in the zone. I'm going to be going through the things in the whole cupboard, and I've just taken out, I've got a wee box, let me just show you. I'm going to be doing a trip to IKEA, and what I've done with my IKEA bags now, you know, I love IKEA bags, especially the wee tiny ones. I've folded them up and put them in this box so it's kind of easily available without kind of spreading out over the whole cupboard. And I've also put my IKEA card in there, so don't forget to take my IKEA card with me. Let me just see if I've got the wee dinky yet. I don't know what it is about this, I just love this wee IKEA bag. Have you seen the wee dinky ones that they have them? They have them like in 3 or 4 sizes. There we are. It's almost the size of my handbag. Look at that little one. But this is really great for when you're taking books to the library. How about that? Oh, and it even matches my outfit today. There we go. Anyway, that's all for today, and I probably won't make a video tomorrow. Not sure. I'll probably be on Instagram, but probably not on YouTube tomorrow, and I shall see you probably Thursday. Okay, have a great day, and all I've got to say from me and the wee piggy here is live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you. Tweet and Sparky say goodbye as well, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.